So first speaker from the pro team.
Oh no, I want to be.
Let's go.
Social media is still being social. You cannot really ban it. You cannot really criticize it without criticizing your ability to be social. So being social, being able to communicate one person to the next is a part of human nature. The fact that it's digital is just a new tool. The benefits of social media are underappreciated by the people who just don't have the imagination to use it properly. Why should we ever limit it because of a few problems that have solutions that we're just not implementing properly? Or better yet, not everyone is implementing properly.
I would like to say that I understand your argument, but to say that there should be it should be an unlimited thing is where I kind of feel like that's where the flaw is. The no limitations thing is where I disagree with you on that.
Hi. So I'm coming from another point of view as speaking about, the awareness of social networking and the concept of modern, providing details and factors, you would not know. So, for example, this is an example that's coming out right now, Ukraine and Russia. You wouldn't know about specific things in Ukraine and Russia if it wasn't for the social networking sites. People wouldn't understand what was going on in the physical world at any given time if you weren't provided with the facts and figures that are needed. You wouldn't get it from daily occurrence. You wouldn't be going to Ukraine right now in the middle of a war zone to understand what's happening.
So about the activism, when is the last time you saw actually somebody from Russia or Ukraine or something like that? I think that those social media, as we have already seen, is very, very, very filtered because thousands of people cancelled about this COVID situation. How much actually we have a freedom of information there? How much is that, really? Yes, it brings. Fortunately, you have one argument. Since the beginning of internet, we all have, presuming that we are all old enough, when the internet has appeared, we all have thought it's made like it will make every entire world together. We all will understand each other and everything. So, but as you see, it didn't happen.
Yes, there are some problems as our opponents have identified with social media. But the point we're arguing here is, does it do more good than harm? And I would say that on the whole, social media does more good than harm. There are problems, and of course we can find solutions to them. But look at all of the positives that we've had out of social media. This included, we are all much more connected on a grassroots level than we ever have been before. And considering that social media really has only been around for about 10 years, previously we had all these centralized media outlets, television, newspapers, that only gave us one perspective. Now we can listen to many, many different perspectives to educate ourselves, to network with people globally.
The algorithm, right? And you also talked about the restrictions of what we should teach people to do and how they should act. There's policies, and with social media being around since 2003, with first starting with MySpace, there has always been rules and regulations to follow. There's always ways to get around it. So the algorithm, right? What happens with that is, whatever you have an interest in, social media pushes it. There's people that can say, hey, look at this. The world isn't perfect. But then you also have those little girls that are committing suicide, that have low self-esteem from trying to compare themselves to social media models.
All right, excellent. So that's the conclusion of our speakers each. So at this stage, you should ask the audience who you think won the debate, and after that we will take questions from the audience and go on to a discussion. All right, thanks. And who thinks that the pro side on the debate? All right,
did.
looks like
Yeah, we did.
by a short margin, we've got the pro side.
Yes!
Done.
Sorry.
They were really good
Well
points.
played. Well played.
So now,
Well played.
yeah, the audience, feel free to ask some questions.